it's Sam. So I recently just did a TJMaxx haul showing you guys all of the amazing finds that I found at TJMaxx in the beauty section. And I told you guys that I was going to do a full face of TJMaxx makeup, and today I have filmed it. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. I did forget a couple of things like powder and eyebrow stuff and mascara. So other than those items, everything else is a full face of TJMaxx makeup. So foundation, concealer, blush, bronzer, lips, eyeshadow, highlighter, body shimmer. So I have got the majority of my face is TJMaxx makeup, but I got some really good deals and I got such a lot of product for not that much money. I mean, you go to Sephora and you buy like 3 things and it's $100. It's just insane how expensive makeup is. So I got some really great brands, some very well-known brands for super affordable. So if you saw my TJMaxx haul, you'll already know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, maybe go watch that first and then you can come back and watch this, or go watch it afterwards. I'm gonna go. Hi. Hi. You still doing work? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and link whatever I can in the description box. Obviously, check out your TJMaxx if you can find them there. Cool beans. If you can't, I will link everything down below for you guys. So if there's anything that you see here that you thought, yeah, I do need to try that, I will have it linked if I can. In the description box. But I hope you guys enjoy this and found it helpful. If you guys like this type of video, let me know. I would love to do more of them because I have so much fun. It's like a treasure hunt trying to find like awesome brands at TJMaxx because the prices are so good, and then it's just a really fun, it's like for me it's the challenge that I love. I am going to be doing a wear test, so I'm going to check in a little bit, maybe like this afternoon around 2 or something like that, just to see how this foundation is holding up, because this is a foundation that I used to use all the time when I was younger, but I have not worn it in years. So I'm interested to see how it holds up with my very oily skin. I also have a lot of like, you know, texture and movement down in this section of my face. So I will come back and we'll see if it's held up and if it's discombobulated or gathered or gone mangled. I'm not sure, but as of right now, my skin looks flawless. Like I look like a filter in real life. It's amazing. I'm just like so impressed. Be sure to follow me on Instagram because you get to see all of the things that I found at TJMaxx before YouTube, because I do reels and I share like little bits and bobs on there. So follow me on Instagram. It is at Sam Schuerman, SAMSCHUERMAN, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I actually got this. I did not get this from TJMaxx, but I did just get it in PR and I really want to try it out. So I figured I would give it a go. This is from Clinique. There we go. It's called the 100-hour auto replenishing hydrator. It's the moisture surge. So supposedly it's supposed to hydrate your skin for 100 hours even after you wash your face. You can use it as a 5-minute mask. You can use it on flyaways, cuticles. Oh wow, it's so smooth. It has a really nice slip to it. The one I usually use is the Age Transformer Duo from Clinique, which I love. This actually feels like it might be better for my skin at the moment because my skin has been really oily. Oh, my freaking battery is flashing. Wow, that feels nice. It's very lightweight. I need a little bit more underneath my eyes. Oh, I just got that in my eye. Fun. That feels amazing. I'm excited to see how it wears. Okay, I have washed my sponge. This is the Juno & Co sponge. I love this sponge. It's amazing. So I got a couple of different foundations. I think the 2 that I'm going to try today are these. This one is the MAC NW35 Studio Fix Fluid. I got it for $14.99. And it's I think it's a little dark for me at the moment. Just a tiny weeny bit, possibly. So I am going to mix it with the Zoeva Authentik Skin Natural Luminous Foundation. I found this on clearance for $5.50. I used to use this all the time. Like, this was my go-to foundation. And then I stopped, and I don't know why. This one, I'm going to go ahead and just do 1 pump of it. And then just mix together. And hopefully that'll be the perfect color for me and my tan right now. Oh, that just got all in my nail. The smell of Studio Fix is like, I feel like it's such a recognizable scent, isn't it? It's like you just automatic, wow, it's still a bit dark. My face and my neck is actually way lighter than my body because obviously I exfoliate my face a ton. I think once we blend it on down, oh yeah, it's fine. It's blending into my chest and everything fine. That's so annoying, isn't it? How like your face and neck is always so much lighter than the rest of you. I hate it. I forgot how beautiful of a foundation it is. I wore this on my wedding day. I wore this for years. Like, I was obsessed with this foundation. I just cannot remember why I stopped wearing it. I do have a nice big zit right there. That's fun. I swear it's like, as soon as my period is like anywhere near, I always get one big huge one on my neck. And that's when I know, get ready, because your period is coming. Well, I'm glad I mixed a little bit of that lighter foundation in. This would have been way too dark. The two mixed together is actually a really beautiful combination. Okay, so the coverage is actual perfection. This coverage is so pretty. Gosh, no wonder I used to use this foundation so much. I just don't use a full coverage foundation anymore because it doesn't sit well usually on me anymore, thanks to my wrinkles. But this is looking so beautiful. So yeah, I'm like seriously loving the way my skin is looking right now. It looks so pretty. Next we got some concealer. This is the HD Lifting Concealer from e.l.f. I paid $2.99 at TJMaxx for this. It's in the color Light. The wand is a bit tiny and stiff. I wish it was a little bit more flexible and just a little bit bigger, because I feel like you like really have to dip in quite a lot. It's actually a little bit more yellow than what I normally go for. I normally go for one that's got a little bit more of a kind of peachy undertone, but it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and blend this. That concealer kind of is burning my under eyes just a little tiny bit. I think I actually needed a little bit lighter. I think that's just a slight bit dark for me. I usually like something just a little bit brighter than that, but it's definitely working. Like, if I'm being picky, I would go with something a little bit more peach. This has got a little bit more of a yellow undertone. See how it just hasn't brightened my under eyes that much? It's still looking kind of dark under there, and I was really hoping to lighten it up. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the Sunsetter palette from Becca. This was on clearance for $16, and it is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I just absolutely love this. First, I'm gonna do my highlight. I always do my highlight before I powder. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this color right here. Look how pretty this is. It's like so beautiful for 16 bucks. I feel like I lucked out. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here as my highlight. And we are gonna go ahead and just pop that on. Oh, it's really pretty. It's kind of like a rose gold. Not super bright and beaming. Like normally the one I use is a little bit lighter and brighter, but this is definitely a really beautiful glow, and it seems to be going into the skin really nicely. Yeah, definitely a rosy gold. I'm gonna pop that on my nose. It's really pretty for summer because it is very kind of like bronze goddessy. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This is the Bobbi Brown Illuminating Bronzing Powder. It's $17.99. That's how much I paid at TJMaxx. It's in the color Aruba. It might be a little bit light for me. We're gonna have to just see because it almost looks like the same color as my face right now. So it does have little flecks of shimmer. So I am feeling like it's a little bit slightly ashy on me. It's really light though. So this would work if you are very fair, because it's like hardly showing up on me. Like it's more like a setting powder on me. I just kind of wanted to kind of contour just a little bit, but it's like the exact same color as my skin. So it really didn't do a whole lot at all. So that one's gonna have to go back. It's just not, it's too light for me. But it does look really pretty. It has like a really pretty sheen. It's just not dark enough. Oh, phew, I just ruined my blush. Gosh darn it. So I'm gonna go in with the one in the Becca palette, and hopefully we can darken up a little bit. I don't know, this one's not very dark either. It's very shimmery. This is definitely going to be more of a glowy, bronzed look versus a very contoured. Okay, next we're going to go in with blush. Now I got this little blush set. It's a Real Techniques Technique Essential Set 2.0. This was $5.99. It comes with a fluffy like blush brush, an eyeshadow brush, and a flat brush. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one and I'm going to dip in to this blush color right here in this palette. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it just makes you glow. It's not going to give you a whole lot of color, but it does give you a really pretty kind of pinky sheen. It's like a highlighter and a blush into one. Oh my gosh, it's so glowy and so pretty. That is gorgeous. I feel like I'm so glowy right now. What is going on? So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Tarte. This is the Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder Smooth Operator. I just didn't even think about getting a powder. I didn't plan on doing this video until I realized that I had so many products that I was like, oh, I could actually do a full face get ready with me. But then I didn't get a powder. So I am gonna have to set, just because if I don't, I'm gonna look really oily. And also I just love setting powder because it makes all of the pores smooth out. But I will say my skin's looking absolutely gorgeous with this foundation. Like my pores don't even look big at all, but I do have big pores, and throughout the day once that oil starts coming through, it can be a real situation. So I am just gonna powder and fill in all of those fine lines and wrinkles and pores because there's a lot of them. I'm so excited I got this foundation. Even if I don't, I'm actually interested to see how it lasts throughout the day. Maybe I'll come and do a wear test and check back in later because it seriously looks so beautiful right now. And I'm loving the way the coverage and the way my skin looks. It looks just like perfection. I am gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I'll just show you what I normally use since I forgot there wasn't actually any eyebrow pencil stuff when I was there, so I didn't even have the choice to get anything. So I can tell you this blush is definitely not giving me enough color. It's very shimmery, but I'm not getting a whole lot of pigment, so I don't think it's something that I could use by itself. Oh my god, my kids are fighting. Guys? What's going on? Okay, so first I fill in the end bits with the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal in the color Dark Blonde. And then I take the Jason Wu Groomed by Mr. Wu. I have no idea what this color is. It doesn't show on the thing, which I think is very silly. And then I just make little tiny brush strokes. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Brow Shaping Gel in the color Soft Taupe. This is the one that I usually use. And I just use it to like brush up the only few hairs that I do actually have. It just makes them look a little bit more like fluffy and natural. So usually I'll brush it all up and then I'll go back in with the pencil and fill in anywhere that looks a bit sparse, but I'll wait till it dries. And then this is also part of my brow routine. This is the Brow Highlighter Duo from Found. And there's a shimmer side and there's also a matte side. I like to use the matte side because the shimmer side doesn't really show up. It's like not that good. And then I just get a tiny little brush and I just blend that out. And it is a creamy product. It's an actual pencil. So it's really nice because it just blends out as if you were using like concealer or something, but then it's just so easy to apply because it's just that tiny little fine tip, and it also sharpens really well. They did not have a freckle pen there, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my freckle pen as well. So this is turning out not to be a whole face of TJMaxx, is it? Well, it's a lot of TJMaxx. So this is the Jason Wu, what is it called? Jason the Freckled Boy Faux Freckle, and I love it for that clear mole. And then obviously when you're putting a full coverage foundation over your moles, like the color of your mole disappears. Then it kind of looks a little ashy or something. So I just like to add the color back in. I guess I'll take the Sunsetter palette again, and I'm going to take that fluffy brush that I got in this set from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go in with the bronzer color, and we're just going to create a little bit of a crease. I might even go in with that Bobbi brown actually, because this is really shimmery. I don't know about this. This is not quite dark enough. Yeah, it's not really doing anything for me. Let's see if we can get a little bit more color, because my eyelids are not quite as dark. Okay, that's really not doing much either. Well, this is gonna be a very light look. That's definitely going back. This is not worth $18. Now that my brows have dried, I'm just gonna go back in and just add to anywhere that was sparse from brushing with the brow gel. This is the Lancome Lace Monochromatix palette, holiday edition. It's for eyes, lips, and cheeks. It's got a little bit of a darker color in here actually. I'm wondering if we can use this burgundy one and put that in the crease. Oh yes, thank you for saving me. Little burgundy color. We're gonna use this in the crease instead. Wow, this is actually really beautiful. It blends out gorgeous. Lovely texture. I'm like, look how pretty these are. They're so beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna brush off my brush. And then just make sure that everything is blending out. Okay, now that that's set, I'm gonna go ahead and dot off the little freckles. I think I'm gonna go into this color right here, and I'm gonna pop that all over the lid. And these are like a cream to powder, so they're really, really fun. They're like a super nice texture, and they're so sparkly. Wow, this is really pretty. I love this palette. Then I think I'm gonna go in with the white one, just in the center bit. Then I'm gonna take a little tiny brush again, and I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna mix these two together, and I'm gonna pop that right into my inner corner here. I'm gonna go back in with this burgundy. I'm gonna put that underneath the eye. And then I'm also gonna take that burgundy color and I'm gonna create like a little bit of a soft kind of wing on the outer bit with that as well. I forgot to get mascara as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and do my regular mascara, which is the Lancome Seals Booster XL, the Lancome Hypnose Drama. And I'm gonna pop a nude liner just into my waterline. This reminds me of like the colors that I used to wear. I used to wear so many more like coppery burgundy colors on my lids. Everything always ends up looking pink on me. I love that palette. It's so sparkly and pretty. This is the Hypnose Drama. Okay, so mascara's done. This is the Lancome Lip Liner. This is in the color Sheer Natural. I paid $6.99 for this at TJ Maxx. Comes with a brush on one side, and then it's like a really creamy pencil. Okay, so I filled in my whole lip with that. This is a little darker than I normally go for. It's a little bit more mauve, but I love the texture of it. It's really nice. It goes on really well. I got this color from Bobbi Brown that I'm really excited to try. This is the Bobbi Brown Crushed Lip Color. This was $9.99. It's in the color Blush, and it's so pretty. When I swatched it for my reels, I was like, oh, I can't wait to try that. So this is what it looks like, and it looks like it's gonna be really pretty. Oh, not as light as I was hoping. It's a little bit more mauve with this lip liner. Okay, so that's still a little bit too mauve for me with this lip liner. Let's go ahead and try Laissez Faire from MAC. This is a Love Me lipstick. This was $7.99. Maybe this will add a little bit more. It's still really mauve on me. Okay, that's not working either. Let's try another one. This one is MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick in the color Reverence. I know a lot of people like this, but on me, I just don't like mauve. It just makes me look a bit dead. Okay, yeah, now that's adding a little bit more color. I think it was the lip liner that wrecked it for me. It's fine. Oh, and then we have this that I'll use at the very end. That's everything as far as what I picked up. So we can take a good look at my face and we can see that this blush is definitely not dark enough for me. However, it is absolutely gorgeous and it's giving me a really, really pretty glow. I need a little bit more color. Also, this bronzer, I have no shape to my face. I literally don't even look like I contoured at all. I need a little bit darker of a contour, a little bit deeper like pigment for blush, and then I also need to bake. So the foundation though looks amazing. So I think I'm just gonna do, now that we've had a good look, this is what the final look looks like without the other stuff that I would normally use. Oh, I do have this Pyt highlighter. This was $3.99. It's the Upgrade highlighter in Quartzite. I'm gonna add a little bit of that because it is super sparkly and really pretty. But it has these most gorgeous little flecks of sparkle. And I'll put some on my body as well, giving me a little bit more of a glow. So now that's the finished look. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the things that I feel like need to be added back in. So for me, it's definitely contour because I feel like I'm just one solid shape and I just need to add just a weeny little bit. I just feel like I look a little bit ashy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my red Aspen. None of this is from TJ Maxx now, okay? This is my regular makeup. This is in the color Bronze, and I'm just going to add a little bit more definition to my face because I feel like a big circle. Oh, that's better. I'm getting a little bit more contoured now. I definitely need to add back in some color of blush because I look a little dead. So this is the e.l.f. Always Cheery. I'm using that same brush. I love this brush from that set that I got. That's amazing. We're just gonna add a little bit of color here. Yes, I look alive again. It just shows what blush can do. Just gonna bake real quick. This is the Urban Decay. I like to do this because it really softens any harsh lines after you have done your contour. Then I'm gonna take my Ben Nye Super White. This is the what I usually use underneath my eyes because I feel like that highlighter just was not bright enough for me. So I feel like a little bit dark just in the under eye compared to what I like. I like a nice bright under eye because then I feel like it makes me look a little bit more awake and less tired. I am gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more of this Becca highlight from the palette. Okay, and then while that bake is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and take that Pyt Upgrade highlighter in Quartzite, and I'm gonna take a big brush, And I'm just gonna pop that all along the places that I want to glow. Ooh, I just got my thing. That I want to glow, and it's so beautiful on the body. Oh my gosh. It's just like so sparkly and fabulous, and it catches the light so well. Look at that. It's fab. It's like the best body highlighter ever. It's not that great on the face, I have to be honest. But on the chest, if you like a little bit of sparkle, this is definitely worth picking up if you can find it. I don't have a bra on, so my boobs are really sad and pathetic at the moment. Just do a little bit on this to kind of catch the light. Yeah, see how glowy that is? It's weird because it just doesn't show up on your face that well. So I would say this is great for the body. And this is the Sigma F53 Air Contour Blush. I love this brush for when I want to shimmer up my body. So I would say this is definitely not worth it for the face, but definitely worth it for the chest and, you know, the body. I'm gonna go ahead and brush off my bake now. It has sat long enough. This is the Renu Lip Oil from Sigma. They are really gorgeous. I'll just pop this on top and we'll just have a darker lip than we usually go for. I think it was the lip liner that is just a little darker than what I would normally choose. Last but not least, we have this. This is the Fix It Forget It from Lancome. It was $12.99 at TJMaxx. This is a makeup setting spray. So I'm just gonna shake this up and spray this all over my face to set my makeup. I'm just gonna let that sit and dry down. Okay, there is the finished look. I am loving this foundation. It is looking so beautiful on my skin. Okay, so as of right now, I'm gonna show you the things that I will be keeping versus the things that I will be returning. So I'm definitely gonna keep this Fix It Forget It from Lancome. I like how it goes on. I think it's really nice. It smells good. So this is definitely a winner. Oh, I forgot. I gotta finish off with my fancy Divine Decadence perfume that I got from TJMaxx as well. So this smells so good of like parsley. It's so fresh. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping this set because I love this blush brush, and this eyeshadow brush actually did really, really well with that little palette. So this, I can throw the packaging away because I'm keeping those. I'm definitely keeping the perfume because it smells really good. I'm definitely gonna keep this little palette. I actually really love the way my eyes turned out. They're so sparkly. They're just so pretty. So this is definitely something that I think is worth it. It was $14.99. You get all of these gorgeous little colors and they're super sparkly and fun. And I loved the way that burgundy went on. Like, I just love my eye look right now. So this is definitely staying. So far, I'm loving this foundation. And I think it just depends on how it's gonna wear throughout the day. And I'll come back and we'll do a little check-in. Again, I did mix it with that other foundation though, so it might not be a true test. But I love the way my face looks right now. The color ended up being really, really perfect for me and my tan. The coverage is amazing. I mean, my skin just looks really flawless. So this is definitely, as of right now, I'm definitely keeping. So that's in a keep pile. Same with this. I mean, this went on really nicely. Obviously, the color is way too light for me alone, but mixed with that, it was really beautiful. So this is something that I will definitely hold on to. Loved this palette, the Sunsetter. Even though the blush is too light and the bronzer was too light, and the highlighter is actually really pretty. It's like a nice, really pretty rose gold. I think I would definitely use this palette again because I love the way that blush, this one right here, looks on the skin because it gives you a really pretty glow. And I think once you top it off with another more pigmented tone, it's absolutely beautiful. So I will be keeping this because for $16, I think it's something that I would definitely use again. I'm gonna return the concealer because it was not light enough for me. It didn't highlight quite as much as I wanted. So that's gonna go back. Also, this Bobbi Brown bronzer was just not dark enough for me. It was way too light, it's a little ashy. So that one is gonna be returned as well. It's so hard to test out these lipsticks now because I don't know what they would look like with something else, you know, because they're actually quite light. And I think if I would have used a lighter lip liner, they would have worked for me. So I'm gonna hold on to these because I think that they are gonna be really beautiful. I'm definitely holding on to this Pyt Beauty Highlighter because I absolutely love the way it looks on the body. It's so shimmery and beautiful. So this one is definitely a win for $3.99. I don't think you can go wrong with that whatsoever. It's amazing. This was also really pretty as well. So the 3 lipsticks, I think I will hold on to. I just need to try them out with a different lip liner because I think with the right lip liner on me, they will be really beautiful. So that's my thoughts on that. I feel like overall, for me, it was just products being too light. The bronzer was too light. The blush was too light. The foundations ended up being perfect, but once I was able to add a couple of my products just to kind of like make it feel like more me, it ended up being a really beautiful look, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I love the eyes. I think I would definitely... What is going on with my eyebrow? Is there an eyebrow poking out right there? Let me see here. Are you supposed to be up? Yeah, you are. So yeah, overall, I'm very happy with this look. I think it turned out really well. I absolutely love the eye color. I think it's really pretty. The cheeks are glowing, like super glowing. Oh my goodness. The skin is looking great. So I think I'll just come back in a little bit and I'll check in and we'll see how that foundation is wearing, because obviously it's a full coverage foundation. And what I have discovered recently is that when I wear full coverage foundation, it just does not sit good on my skin around this area as I get older. It's just life. So currently it is 9:57. So I'll come back a little bit later this afternoon and we'll check and we'll just see how it's wearing, because as of right now, it's wearing really, really nicely. Like everything looks really beautiful. It hasn't settled weirdly. It looks just like really flawless. Do need a little bit of powder on my forehead for these pores though, because these pores are just so rude. But yeah, it's looking really good. So we'll see. We'll come back in a little while and we'll check. Okay, it is now 1:47. So of course they would start barking now. Lily screams, shush. It's now been on for basically 4 hours. I have not looked in the mirror. I have not checked. So let's have a look. Okay, nothing has settled as of right now. Everything is looking so beautiful. My forehead is definitely oily, as you guys can see, but my forehead is always oily. Like at this time with my regular foundation, it's always oily, and then I just like pat it with basically McDonald's, Taco Bell, Panera. Any fast food napkin is like, those brown napkins, they work so well. So much better than anything else I've ever used for soaking up the oil without disrupting your makeup. My blush looks amazing. I'm freezing right now. Nothing has settled into fine lines and wrinkles. Like everything just looks really, really good. I'm super duper impressed. Okay, so far the 4-hour test is amazing. Oh my God, I've got food all over my lips. Why do my kids not tell me these things? Just letting me walk around with like crumbs. Oh my God, I've got cilantro on my lip gloss. Hold on a minute here. Literally have so much food on my lip gloss and they never tell me. How rude. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the Reverence, I think. Oh, that might be a bit pink with that lip liner. So maybe I'll add a little bit of the blush from the Bobbi Brown over the top and try and nude it out a little bit. Let's add 5 million pounds of lip stuff until I sort it out. Here we go. This will calm it down a little bit. Yeah, it's like so cold here today. It was really cold here yesterday as well. It's like a high of 58. It was so windy yesterday too. Anyway, so yes, as of right now, I'm very, very happy. I feel like the makeup looks beautiful. I literally just need to do a little... I really just need my napkin, but my napkins I keep in the car because that's usually when I touch up my makeup. But this will work too. Okay, we're all good. I've soaked up all my oil. Yeah, it's looking amazing. I'm so happy. This blush is like so beautiful. In real life, I can't even tell you how pretty it looks. I feel like I'm in like a commercial or something. It's amazing. So I'm really happy. The lips actually turned out really pretty with those with that combo. Nice, huh? Okay, so cool. Basically, it's almost 2, so I'll come back in maybe like 4 more hours, around 6 or 7, and we'll do our final check-in, and I'll let you guys know how it's wearing. But as of right now, this is a makeup that I would definitely wear to like an event because I just feel like my skin looks absolutely flawless. It looks so beautiful. The colors are popping really well, the glow, like this is gorgeous. So this is like what something just tickled my throat so bad. I would wear this foundation and blush and highlight if I was getting married because I something's tickling my throat so bad because I just feel so like flawless and glowy and angelic. Oh, it's just amazing. So far, major thumbs up. Oh, it's 8:19. Can you see that? No, maybe you cannot. Wow, that's really bright. 8:19. So it's now been on for 10 hours? I think it's been 10 hours. So, I mean, obviously I'm oily. That is a given because I am a greasy person. However, it has not budged, you guys. It has not settled. It has not discombobulated. It has not gathered or anything. It's seriously looking beautiful. Like I've had this on for 10 hours and I'm also having a heart attack. I ate a bit too much. We went to Olive Garden because I couldn't be bothered to cook. And then because we were down there, I thought, why don't we just go to Baskin Robbins? And they accidentally got my order wrong, so then they gave me an extra scoop of ice cream, and I felt like I should eat it because it was there. And now I'm really regretting that decision because I am having an actual heart attack because I ate so much. So if you're wondering why I'm breathing so heavily, it's because I'm full of ice cream and I can't actually breathe. But other than the oil, I mean, my oil is, maybe it's a bit bright in here. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. So, I mean, obviously I'm oily, but we just soak up that oil. It like touches up so nicely when you just soak up the oil with a sponge. My kids are fighting, so that's what you hear. Yeah, it's nothing new. It's literally my life every day. Okay. So I've just soaked up the oil and my skin literally looks like I just applied my foundation. I'm so impressed. This combo together is rather spectacular. So I will definitely be doing this again. I just absolutely loved my makeup today. I kept on getting glimpses of myself in the mirror and I was like, yeah, your makeup is looking good. So I have a child. Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna brush your teeth in here?
No.
What are you doing then?
Saying hi.
Go brush your teeth. Yeah, I'm really tired. My heart attack is hurting. Oh, now they're all in here with me.
No, please. Hello.
How did you like my makeup today?
It was good. It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Lily Billy. You liked it, Bean Bean? Did you like it better than usual, or do you like my normal makeup better?
I don't know, I can't really tell the difference.
Why would you ask a boy that? Go get Daddy for me.
Okay.
We gotta ask Daddy if he noticed a difference. Okay. I will say that this perfume does not linger. I feel like I don't even smell like I have perfume on today, so I'm a bit bummed about that. I mean, it's not like it was expensive or anything, but I think it's like Marc Jacobs, so you would think it would last long, but it didn't really last very long. But I love the blush. The eyeshadow has held up really well and it got sparklier throughout the day. Like as it settled with my own oils, it like got better. The lip liner actually stayed on really, really well. I have to say that. I mean, I ate Olive Garden and then I had a massive ice cream waffle cone. I went for it. I've been so hungry lately because I've been, you know, trying to lose weight and all this mess. So I've been like working out and I've been eating, you know, pretty restricted diet. And I just found like today and yesterday I was so hungry that I just felt like I needed to just eat and just like reset myself so that I can feel like a lump right now and I can go back and I'll be fine, because like I was just starving. I have a question for you.
Okay.
How did you like my makeup today?
I liked it.
Did you like it more than usual, or do you like it my normal makeup more?
More than usual?
Yeah.
I didn't look at it that good.
Okay, we'll look at it right now.
I liked it the other day a lot.
Okay, so you like my regular makeup more.
Yeah.
Why do you like that more?
It looks more natural.
Okay, this is more full coverage.
Yeah.
Okay.
This looks very, it looks very like,
Don't, that's mine! Get out of here! Come on, go brush your teeth.
Don't you have AirPods?
Don't you have things to do?
So what are you doing with those?
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Oh, that is weird. What? Buddy, come on. I like it,
Okay.
but it's more like, I feel like you're getting ready to go in, like when we were out to dinner tonight,
Yeah.
I didn't look at your face and notice I didn't like it.
Okay.
So,
You still thought I was a babe?
yes. So
Okay.
keep that in consideration.
Okay.
While we were sitting across from each other at the table, I thought you were still a babe.
Okay.
And I thought you looked really pretty.
Okay.
I thought in the natural light you looked pretty. I thought outside you looked really pretty.
Okay.
Now that you're putting me under a microscope and you're looking for me to ask you,
Yeah.
or you're asking me to tell
Yeah.
you, I'm nitpicking it apart. But
Okay.
I honestly wouldn't be able to tell the difference between it and the other day
If I didn't say anything.
if you didn't say anything.
But now that I said something, you feel like this looks heavier.
But now that you've said something, I am comparing it to the other day. What was it, just the other day? Because
Yesterday.
it's probably, and it looks like in this area, like all through here,
Uh-huh.
and like on your chin and stuff,
Uh-huh.
it's more like normal skin looking, and on your forehead and stuff, like the other day,
Yeah.
it looks less full coverage.
Okay.
I
So it
prefer
looks
that
more
look.
natural.
It looks more natural.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically, because my normal foundation is not full coverage. It's just a more natural skin finish.
Yeah, and
You like that more.
I prefer that more. But this does look really nice.
It looks nice. It's been on for 10 hours.
It looks really, really smooth
Yeah.
and covered
Yeah.
and pretty, and it looked nice at dinner. It looked good in the light. It looks like I really do like it though.
So you do think I'm still a babe?
Yeah.
Well then, there you guys go. A little bit more full coverage than a man would normally like,
Yeah.
but he
Well,
said it looks
perhaps. I didn't know. I honestly didn't notice though.
So if I hadn't have said anything, you probably would have
Wouldn't
thought
have
it was their
noticed.
normal makeup.
Yeah, probably.
It wasn't like you were looking at me like, what the heck has she done today?
Because it doesn't look thick.
Okay, that's good. So it doesn't look heavy.
No.
Just heavier than usual.
Only because you pointed it out.
Okay, that's good.
Honestly, I wouldn't have noticed. You could. Yeah, I seriously wouldn't have noticed. I'm only bringing
I'm
it
like
up.
really impressed with how it's lasted for 10 hours.
I'm only saying something because you asked me.
Okay, well, there you guys go. There you have it. I would definitely recommend this. I would highly recommend using this for an event because it's lasted.
I was gonna say you could wear it like if you look like you're getting ready. You look like you're getting ready to do a wedding or something.
Yeah, like that's exactly
Yeah.
what I was saying. Like this could be great wedding makeup because it lasts all day long.
Or you
It's full
work in a
coverage.
professional industry and you need to look really
Like if I was
on
going to a
point.
beauty event,
Yeah.
I would wear this makeup because I know that it would last all day and it's full coverage.
Yeah, I mean you look crisp, like you just did your makeup.
I know. It looks so fresh.
Yeah, you literally look
It's
like
so impressive.
you just put it on.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, hopefully that's answered your guys' questions as far as what a man thinks about it. But I'm very happy. This is something I would definitely wear again, for
Like
sure.
I would like you to wear it again. I think it looks pretty.
Thanks. Thanks a bunch. Okay, well there you guys go. I'm gonna go lie down with my belly full of ice cream. We are... He's got ice cream on his shirt.
I do.
Looking like a disaster. Chocolate ice cream right there.
So good.
I had sherbet and mint.
Oh, I feel gross.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And again, I will try to link as much as I can down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye from Jay and my kids who keep constantly coming into my videos.